Can I take that back then?
1 second.
I guess I
Yep,
take it
you
back.
take it back.
Sorry.
Yep, yeah, you would know better. All right,
Alright.
give me 1 second while I'm gonna pull you guys all
Yes,
over.
I just
but
wanna
I'm
watch.
freeloading. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh God.
This is gonna be fun.
Walk your
This
little
is gonna be-
spider ass in, bro.
Oh my God. Did I change or?
You're gonna be a Nazi essentially.
No, you're gonna be
Oh
a
my
giant spider.
God.
There you are, Henry. You're down here.
Oh, I'm
Go
looking-
ahead and
That's
investigate.
why. Yeah, there we go.
Hold on. Wait. You get its vision. So let me fix that. There you go. Now you can see.
Oh, this is
I feel
really
like I'm
bright
watching
down
the-
here.
The anime, I was resurrected as a spider or something.
Flying, but I love it.
Okay, so can you
Yeah,
like describe what I
I
see
watched
other
that.
than this?
As you enter, you go down about 40 to 50 feet or so, and you try out your little web skills. Do you want to go down like a Spider-Man, or do you want to just crawl along the wall safely?
I
you're a
just
spider.
crawl
How
along
do you
it.
act? Okay, so you're
Yeah.
acting like a normal spider. Oh, I mean, a spider in general. As you crawl along, and you go down, and you see a fucking shit ton. If you zoom out, you should be able to see everything lit. At the very end, you absolutely see this massive broodmother, way bigger than Alistar told you it was. You thought it was like this, and it's like the entire manor.
Oh, shit.
my God.
Which is
I
something
got a
Alistar
terrible
might have-
feeling about this.
But you you do see that it's not as big as the entire manor, but it's freaking huge. It is, I can't even read that because it's so far, about 250 feet away. But as you walk through, you see that there's two, one here and a bunch of tiny little insignificant ones. They just kind of seem to be doing their thing as they jiggle their butts and move their little, I don't even know if you call them mandibles or whatnot. But they
Do
do
I
move.
understand what they're saying?
You're just going by and you just hear skitters. Everything just kind of looks at you. You walk up and you see this one to your left, and it kind of
What's up,
like
Spider Bro?
makes like a little, and it looks at you, then it looks away, and it just kind of does its thing, moving its butt.
Oh, so not talkative. That's fine, mate. That's
As you
fine.
continue forward, you see that there's a total of 4 here, blocking the smoke that Alistar described to you.
Oh my God.
He's so deep in there now. Still getting
Do
out.
you wish to cross?
Oh, fuck yeah,
Um,
bitch.
Real quick,
He's gonna walk over to the nearest one.
Are you zooming
Yes.
in on them because they move? Zoom in on the one that
Yes.
Henry's in front of. It looks so nice. These are thankful to a Patreon named Gorgon. He makes animated assets for mostly D&D, and they are beautiful. Like this spider is gorgeous. Just
They look
up,
good.
moving.
This is the
It looks
best
like a, hey,
assets
what's
I've
up?
ever seen. Yeah.
Like
Really
it's
nice.
so
Yeah,
unreal.
they look great. I just wish they weren't spiders.
I know. I did it just. I got so lucky having someone who's afraid of spiders. So, do you wish to cross the bridge,
Oh my
Henry?
No, first he's gonna walk over
Oh, got
to
it,
this
sorry.
one.
Mhm. And what do you do?
Hi, mate. How's your day?
I might.
It kind of like stomps its feet, just kind of like its legs close to you in almost like a threatening manner. How do you respond?
Mate, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, mandibles?
You start seeing like rough way of describing it, webbish saliva emitting from its mouth, and like a gurgle. It's just like as it stares at you, almost like it's getting irritated.
On other thoughts, yeah, I've had cotton mouth myself. I'll just mosey on then.
As you head further, you see what looks to be a small
Spider
school
Queen.
of spiders crossing over exactly where you are. You see like a small little group of them passing over, and you continue forward. As you do, it descends about 5 feet and then rises again, quite a few. This is actually where Nasi last left off, but let me make it disappear. As you continue heading up, you do see this massive albino black shifted with red bands along its legs broodmother.
Oh my God.
And as you approach, it just kind of like lets out like a screech. It's like, and it seems to be directed at you. What do you choose to do?
Is this a
Sing it
scream?
that
It's like not
lullaby.
saying any spider or anything.
Use your magic, bro.
You don't understand
Yeah.
a goddamn thing that's happening right now, but you courageously
Play that
stepped into
funky
it.
music, white boy.
Yeah, dude.
Am
Get
I
your
able to
loot
cast
out and do
any
it.
spells at all while
You
I'm
are
in this
not,
form?
unfortunately. You are
Um,
limited to the stat and skills that are on your tribute page.
Oh my god!
Oops.
I thought I could speak spider.
Alistar never done it before. He was very well informed.
Okay.
Have you thought about just turning around and walking right back out?
I've come this far. So I can't do music now. I can't.
You're in the
No,
spider
I could do music. I'm gonna try to communicate through music to it. I'm gonna try to first like show irritation that this place is not to my liking. Like I'm gonna do like an unhappy stomp dance that's gonna be like to a rhythm.
Okay. Give me a performance.
He's trying to talk. He's trying to talk at advantage, sir. At
It's a
advantage,
performance
sir.
because charisma tied to performance, or is that dexterity?
Or is
Oh, no,
Yes,
it
it
should be
is.
performance. You're right. I'm
Performance is
tripping.
charisma, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That's
Nice,
perfect.
nice,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
It kind of like looks at you. Like it's kind of like stomping as it is. You'll notice that it is in a pool of what you would assume from your first-hand experience acid. And you see that there are give me a
Fuck yeah,
perception check as
acid.
you're doing this.
All right.
You're doing a great job. You love this 8-leg thing going on. Like you're like, holy fuck, the flexibility is just unreal. You're over here doing like yoga stances and stuff.
Oh god.
While you're doing
there's
it, you're very
Henry.
distracted. You're still getting used to the multiple focal points of your sight. And because it's so big, it's easy to concentrate on, but you don't seem to see much else other than the other little ones kind of scurrying about doing their business. But so far, you are in peace. You wish to
So
continue.
I'm like doing a boom, 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 da, boom, 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 da.
Tap dancing spider.
Like drumming at it. And I'm trying to say like I'm not super happy here, but like we could do better.
Okay. Let's see.
So yeah, this is so
Shoot
good.
it with a web. See how that goes.
It's you have its attention.
Oh.
I'm
Meanwhile,
gonna like
the rest,
wiggle my
wait.
thorax.
Meanwhile,
How is
the
this
rest of
gonna
you
happen?
guys, he's been missing for about 10 minutes now. What are you doing? What are the rest of you guys doing up top?
Chosen think he doing just fine.
I hope he comes
No,
back
he-
soon. He only has an hour. I mentioned that to him.
Well,
I don't think you brought that up, bud.
nope. You didn't bring up a lot of stuff about that spell.
Chosen not worried. No,
He's
Zen,
a,
But because I was
he's been a musician for 3
paralyzed in
weeks now,
fear.
you know, so I'm pretty confident he's going to be able to figure.
Yeah, the problem is with that spell, he's not gonna be able to sing a goddamn thing.
Yeah, well, you know,
Maybe
his
he's
singing's
singing
not that good
even
anyway.
Chosen
Nice.
think Captain Man resourceful. He figure it out.
Oh yeah. I mean, how
Only hope.
embarrassed would he be if we came down there and he was doing a great job and we were all worried about it? You know, I'm not going to be the one to do that.
Chosen think Captain.
Well, I'm not
be
going
very
down there.
disappointed in
Any
us.
goddamn thing.
If
Yep.
we don't trust Captain Man to do job.
Yep.
So as 10 minutes have passed by, Henry, how do you wish to proceed? You're not exhausted. You're actually impressed with your constitution. You thought it would be a lot harder to be a spider.
I feel fucking great. I don't know why, but now I'm gonna try to do like a tap dance that betrays hope.
Okay. Give me another performance check. with
So
advantage.
like yeah, okay. Yeah, of like
Advantage, dog.
That was me.
Oh.
It cocks its head, and it's just like,
DM, you can take advantage too if you'd like.
oh, I'm very well aware, but I rolled a nat 1 on my first roll. So you see it kind of like cock its head, and the brood mother is just like, and just kind of like snapping around, and it does take a step toward you. As you hear the water from the pool behind it dragging as it moves its legs through.
instinctively Henry's gonna take one step kind of back, like
And
trying to
take a
show
step back.
deference.
It takes a step forward yet again, as if trying to get closer to you. You continue to step back.
Henry's
You
not
see
very
it-
wise.
He's trying to tango, dog. Do a tango.
Henry steps forward.
Trying to dance with you.
It moves its front appendage forward, and it kind of like nudges you, and you feel this intense amount of mass behind just this little shrub, like, tap. It could squish you from just the feeling that you feel of it gently tapping the side of your legs right now. You're like, this is your first sense of understanding how much bigger this thing is to you. Like
Oh, no.
it is. Like you feel like that little pat on the back, like, "Hey, buddy," is Andre the Giant smacking his little fellow friend and saying, "Good job," But it's standing over you, and it's looking down, and you see the same like webbish saliva mix kind of dripping from it, and it's just like making its little spider-like noises as it's chattering above you, just like a.
Henry's got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
About
Nice.
30 minutes have passed. What
Oh,
what are you
no.
guys doing up top?
You know,
Doesn't think he already serenading big spider lady.
Mind you, none of you
He's
guys
dead.
decided to have a way of actually seeing what's going on, and Alistar is in his own little mind.
yep.
I was thinking, I'm not sending an auntie, although I should. That would be the right thing to do. I was thinking we should prepare just in case he has to run out of there. Maybe we should
Yeah.
be able to stop whatever's behind him.
Darko, I think maybe could
Doesn't not
throw
sure
a fireball
how
down
he-
there.
Doesn't not sure how he run out.
Gladly.
That's a tunnel leading down. Does he run up wall?
Yep.
How do we get him out?
Yeah, that's a good question.
He's a spider. He can go up walls.
There are a lot of things we did not think about before he just walked his little spider ass down that well.
It would seem that is true. You hear Rungem jump in. I feel as if this was very poorly thought out, but
Wow.
You know what I don't want to
Okay.
hear right now, Rungrum, is any lip from you.
understood. I will be here. And he kind of like stands by the
Chosen, like,
hole, looking down.
Checks
waiting.
his pack to like find rope.
Okay, yeah, you guys have rope.
Yeah,
You have
we-
about, I
pull
think,
rope.
50 feet. Yeah, you
I
have like
tie
50
it.
feet.
yeah.
I tie it to the bed, and then I let it go down.
I have two ideas here. The
Well,
rope
In
is
the
an
event
excellent.
that he has to climb his ass out.
Henry, give me a perception check. As you just
Okay.
toss this rope freely down, you see the bed kind of like jerk a little, because mind you, you guys tossed this aside previously, so the bed's not attached to anything. You're not sure what it is, Henry. You're not sure. You hear all these noises from the atmosphere around you, but you hear this weird like
Could I
like
sense
as if
it
a
like
rope or
hitting the
something-
web? Like did it hit any web?
Yes, actually, you sense some kind of like a tingle, like something of like length, not of an ally, but something in the tunnel that worm-like, if any gesture. But it goes, it's there, and then it's not. It's there, and then it's not. Kind of as if it's just ever so caressing every couple seconds until you lose that sense completely.
Okay.
Do something at the top before we go and lose more
Yeah.
time with Henry down there. I think if we can put a quick covering over this, I can use some magic to lock it in place and only allow Henry through.
Sounds like a great
I thought you
idea.
meant just locking it for good. Okay.
We can also do that and just goodbye.
I mean,
We'd have to
Those
find
if we
Understand.
truly
it's a
believe,
piece of
if
wood
we
or something strong.
does nobody want to go check on Henry?
Dark will be
Why
like,
would we do that? That seems like a weird thing to do.
I mean,
My
okay.
crew.
I mean, I'm
Nobody
not going down
cares.
there. I'm just saying, I have
Who-
gaseous form. I'd be more than happy to turn one of you into gas to go down there and check on him.
I got enough gas. No thanks.
Meanwhile, back to
I mean-
Henry.
Henry's now going to try to do a dance to signify danger, grave danger.
Okay, give me a persuasion for this one.
All right.
With advantage too, right?
Yes. Oh my god, I am rolling so bad right now.
this is working out well.
Down here.
This is working out well for
Wow.
Henry.
He's
This
gonna
is like
fucking
nuts.
pull this
I
off.
never
How?
roll as bad
Amazing.
against you guys, and I am
This
literally
is
just
great.
eating
Okay,
it
so that should
Use
like
the
automatically
fancy
trigger my eloquence, right?
no. I have
you
to set it
rolling
that way
over
for
here,
you.
bro?
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
I,
where
th-
you're
I
at,
thought
but
I thought we
Advantage,
fixed
Doug.
it because it's supposed to be
you have
so
to
my
pick it
third
from the
level.
skill.
Yeah, with
So
persuasion. I'm a master at saying the right thing at the right time. You make a charisma persuasion or charisma deception check. You can treat a d20 roll of 9 or lower as a 10, and then that gives me with my persuasion a +9. So minimum I can do is a 19.
okay, 1 second. I will give you the thing for it right now. So it
I
didn't
thought
have
I
like an
thought you and I
actual.
tested that.
I don't know that one specifically, but let me do it for you right now. 1 second. It's just like a. It's not a bonus action. Is it a bonus action? Or how does it trigger?
No,
a
it's just
danger?
natural. If I try to do persuasion,
we're gonna
and
call
I
it
could roll it with
special.
advantage, but I mean, I guess we could do it like just a manual roll, but like
Yeah, it would be
minimum
a
I can do is
it
a
would be a
10.
minimum of 10. Yeah, I'm gonna give you
Yeah.
that right now in the future. I'll fix it for you, and then in the future it'll do that. It was another skill you had that we did it too. I thought. I
Oh,
have a
that
couple
probably
things.
is a deception that we
The
fixed.
silver tongue. Yeah, I'll just pull it
Yeah.
from there real quick. But you did roll a 17 as your high, so you are totally fine on that. I rolled a 1, so I'm not too concerned. Yeah, you go about kind of like awareing, like kind of like danger, Mr. Robinson, danger, kind of.
Grave danger is what I'm trying to say. Like this is a
Yeah.
massive threat.
With ease, it's not difficult for you to go about transmuting this message across as you go about it. 1 second. Go ahead and try rolling it for me real quick. Just test it. I just want to see if it works.
Okay, and that's in my silver tongue, right?
No,
You should be a
no. Your
spider
College
more
of
often.
Eloquence. Just click on the actual icon for College of Eloquence, and it should roll a dice.
Okay.
And then click other formula. I guess it can have that trigger in the future.
There you go.
And it's
Ooh.
beautiful.
Nice.
It worked.
It should have been a +9, but it's
Yeah.
all good.
I'm tweaking it. I just wanted to make sure it would roll first. But anyway, so it's you don't understand it, which is the big problem. But you get that it's sensing what it is you're trying to give off to it. It's looking around. I'm gonna give it a perception check. While it's looking around, do you choose to do anything in this immediate moment?
Yeah, I'll just like try to wave my mandibles at it, like to distract it, like as in I think that
Yeah,
it should be
okay.
taking my word.
It doesn't notice anything itself, and it looks down at you, and it's generally fucking confused. So 40 minutes go by. Give me an intelligence check, Henry, to see if you can keep track of time. You're in an interesting
Well, Henry
situation.
doesn't even know that there's
That's
a
not-
Exactly. So give me an intelligence check.
Time limit.
Oh.
Perfect. It's been 40 minutes, you guys. He is still down there.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You got.
Dude,
a lot
I
to
feel like
talk
I-
about with that spider.
Chosen think we give him 10 more minutes.
Okay,
Okay.
I agree to that.
Before we start throwing fire down there.
Yep, that seems good.
Wait a
We
minute.
throw
Whatever you
fire.
got.
Chosen not remember, but remember other entrance. Is there a better place to throw fire down than the place that we all stand and send him down now?
Alistar, the well led to the same location. You
I was
actually
gonna
you have
say.
no fucking clue. You have no fucking clue.
Well, I can tell
You
you,
don't
the
know where
well
Henry
does
is.
not
Yeah.
go where we'd want it to. It's at the very entrance, far away from the Brood Queen, where I'm sure Henry is at this point. In fact, let me send a Nancy. I'll see where he is, and we can have a little bit of information at least.
Chosen think though that if we throw fire one place, distraction. Chosen know about distraction.
Yep.
Okay.
Alistar, you have a Nazi.
No, as far from the big ones as possible.
So describe what you see, Alistar, as you're explaining to your allies up top as you go in to see how Henry's doing with this.
Nancy is walking by. There's so many spiders. Oh my god, so many spiders. I don't see him yet. He must already be by the Brood Queen. I can only go straight. That's fine. I'm walking between and far
Chosen
away.
take bets right now. Henry been
Four. Two more brown ones.
He's dead. Oh, he's
Over.
Giant
I'm
spiders.
with Chosen on this one. He is dead.
I'm
eaten.
passing
Over,
the
under,
boat.
on Chosen. Over under on Henry being
Wait a
eaten. Now
minute.
taking bet.
I'll take that bet, Darko. I think he's still alive. You know, I reckon he's.
Yeah.
Who
Nasi,
think
as
he
you
live? Who
arrive.
think he dead?
I want to do a
One gold piece.
perception check.
Yeah, give me a perception, please.
I'm not sure if I recognize him from this angle.
Very true.
His big fat ass. His big spider ass.
Can I tell from his ass?
You see that there's a big brood mother is not where you saw it. It has stepped forward at least 10 or so feet, and it is over another spider, which as you look carefully, you do see it to be the Jolly Roger on the back of it. He's not dead. He's doing some weird fucking thing, and you have no clue what the fuck he's trying to do. But this thing is over it,
I'm
just
tap
staring at it
dancing.
intently.
You would not believe what I am seeing right now. Henry is alive and dancing for the Brood
Oh,
Queen.
God damn it. What the fuck?
Oh,
I'm just gonna hand Marsh the
Chosen.
gold piece.
Yeah.
I take it. I'm like, yep, that's what I thought. That's my boy.
Wow.
He seems to have her enticed. She's moved wherever he told her to move because she's no longer where she was before.
That's
So
He deserves
That's
this
great
one.
news.
you guys hear run gum. May I speak?
What?
He looks.
Yeah, you can
May
speak.
I can.
You're as long as you don't be a negative piece of shit like you were before. You can say whatever you want, bud. It's just didn't like your attitude.
You may not like what I have to say, but
All
I
right,
feel like
just
it is
say
a okay. Before I had handed, and now Alistair can't hear this, mind you, so
Yeah,
he's totally zoned out. Before I had handed him that a book, there was a spider index within, and I had read in there that often females consume males after a ritual of sort. Could we
Uh-oh.
perhaps be concerned that our friend Henry has engaged in a and he looks at Alistar and he's like, oh, he can't hear me.
No.
They're dancing. She loves him.
I mean, did he
Oh, no.
turn into a boy spider? We don't even know if he's a boy or a girl spider.
A brood mother would most likely lead to a female, naturally.
Oh yeah. No, I mean Alistair. Who knows what kind of spider you turned him into? You're not a spider.
It
Sex
looks
is-
like
guy.
that
a
is just
male
my
is
only
dancing
concern.
for a
I-
female.
I am just putting out the potential from what I had read just currently.
Oh no.
Oh man, this is gonna get good.
Oh no.
Chosen think we send fire down now.
As you guys are trying to figure that out, Anasi, you see Henry still doing his thing. Henry, what are you trying to convey at this point?
I'm now trying to convey. I'm trying to say we should flee. Like grave danger. We need to leave.
So I'm going to allow it to make a wisdom save. You are
Okay.
going to make a performance. If it rolls under your performance, it does not understand you, and it misreads your signals.
Okay.
So after during this entire time, you feel like though it's non-threatening to you, it is not actually understanding you, and you're still trying because you don't know, you can't understand it. But at this point, you're realizing that with its calm stature in its relaxed state, that it doesn't feel that threatening vibe that you're trying to put off. So unless you want to go about it a different way, I'm just letting you. This is absolutely what you're picking up. You've outwitted it every single time, and it's to the point where you're like something. It's not quite all coming together, but you're alive.
Roll
Oh,
that
God.
natty one.
Climb on this bitch and ride her out.
She'll eat me after.
You don't know that.
Come on, man. You can do it.
Oh
That
no.
natty
Got this
one, you win.
far.
Well, that's what I committed to was the trying to convince it to
Okay.
flee right now. But
So go ahead and give me your
then I
persuasion.
may
That's what you
have
want
a
to do.
couple more minutes. Persuasion or performance?
Performance. I apologize. Oh my god! I
Oh,
actually
my
fucking
God,
rolled.
no way.
It's
Oh my
possible.
God.
He rolled-
She's gonna understand you, dude.
No.
Oh no, she
No!
doesn't.
Why do you roll so good, bro? Why you roll so good?
In the event that this was an advantage, wouldn't we take the disadvantage of the roll, like the lower of the two, because
Give
it is
him
an
the
advantage
advantage.
to him to have a
I
lower
I
roll?
I only rolled one.
No, he only rolled
Yeah.
one. He
Roll
didn't
one
even.
more.
Yeah.
Roll it, bro.
I know. I'm just
Roll it.
saying because it's an
No,
advantage.
he has
Couldn't
advantage.
he
every-
decide to
nope,
take?
nope. Advantage is always the higher roll. So roll another one. Let's see. Maybe you'll get a nat 20. Maybe you'll really sweeten the deal. Nope. You could have done it. So because I got a nat 20, I'll give you the edge. It looks up more alert, and it uses its large front appendage, and it scoots you underneath it, kind of like in a protective state. It kind of just shoves you
Uh-oh.
in. You're just like you're
Oh, no.
tossed. Like this isn't like
Oh no.
a kind little slide thing. Like you're over here like oh shit. Like you're over here trying to figure out where your 8 legs just went, and it almost seems as if it's protecting you. And it looks forward.
Guys, he's getting hugged by the spider. It's amazing. He's really befriended it.
No.
Oh no. Oh no. I needed it
all
to
good
roll
news.
something much lower than a nat 20.
Anasi, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, come on. Does he even have that? No, just kidding.
Yeah.
You even have that.
Well,
And Nasi, you see one of the large spiders from across the bridge coming quick. And as you notice it and you kind of look back as Alistar through Nasi's eyes, you just see a claw. And Nasi's tether is broken. You no longer see a thing. You snap out of it. As you snap out of it, you realize you are at 58 minutes on the spell. What do you do?
Nancy is dead. Nancy is dead. Oh, and Henry's probably gonna
If
die.
I hear that, I start.
You hear
dropping-
Nasi's dead. You don't hear about the 58-minute part. Only
No,
Alistar
but
has that in his head.
if I hear Nazi is dead, like something's obviously happened, I start dropping sacred flames down the fucking tunnel.
Okay, you start throwing sacred flames down the tunnel. Meanwhile, what do the rest of you guys do? Henry, you start seeing light fixtures appear. I'll go ahead and put it there so you can see it in just a second. But what do the rest of you? You see Chosen just go nuts after he hears that, and you see little light fixtures appearing
Where are they appearing?
all the way at the entrance. If you zoom out,
Oh, okay.
you should be able to see.
Yeah, at the very entrance.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'll assume that Chosen gets 3 thrown before you guys react. So what are you guys doing? Henry, you see this. You just see little... And because webs are flammable, they're slowly spreading. And the spider absolutely believes you at this point. There is no doubt in its mind that it knows what the fuck's going on. What do you guys up top do?
so Fuck.
I
Okay.
keep throwing sacred place out there
Just for the
until
fuck
someone
of
tells
it.
me otherwise.
So everyone but Chosen. What are you guys doing?
I drop to
run
my
down.
knees and weep for Anansi.
I run over to the rope and slide down it with my crossbow out, and I stay at the bottom holding onto the rope.
Okay. So you go down the rope, and in doing so, it stops you before the bottom, like before the opening actually breaks open, because it takes probably about 4 feet of rope tied to the tied to the bed, and then he threw it over, and it's a 50-foot, and so you're probably about like 5 feet away from just. It's probably you don't have dark vision, so are you taking a torch? I mean, there's a little bit of
Yeah.
light down there. But are you going
Yeah.
down with your torch?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me set you up real quick. You're probably hanging out about 10 feet above the ground.
I'm sorry, is Henry still under the spider?
You are still under the spider. All of this is
Okay,
happening
yeah,
very
I got
quickly.
moved. So
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that was me. I just did
Oh
that
my
for
god,
a
I
vision
can't
thing.
wait
Yeah,
till you become
right.
a human, and then you can really do your shit.
Okay, I take out my rope. I get to
Mhm.
the end of it. I take out my rope, tie it to the end, and slide down the rest of the way. Assuming
Okay.
I have time to do all that.
Give me a sleight of hand check. Let's see.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Yeah, you're Marsh. You managed to figure it out. And you want to, whoops, let me lower that. Jesus, you broke down like a freaking firefly. And at that point, Henry knows he's fucked. Just kidding. Hold on. Let me fix that. So you come down and you slide the rest of the way. The rope, was enough to get you down. The rest of you guys see him going down like Indiana Jones into a pit. Henry, from across the distance, you just see this light, and the light is persistent. And you hear the brood mother, Marsh. You hear the brood mother just scream out. Oof, that actually killed my kid. It is pissed, but there's still no initiative yet. What are the rest of you guys up top doing?
I just say,
Well,
it sounds like
Chosen has already
Henry
done his
warned
thing, so
her
it's
that
up
Marcy was
to
coming.
Darko
is
and
what it
Alistair.
sounds like.
that's not what I intended to do. I was trying to drive them off.
You guys do hear an echo of some kind of shriek come amid. It's very faint at this point because it's pretty far away. It's 250 feet, I think.
Nope, not
But
going down there. Not whoops, not never.
what are you doing, Alistar? What are you doing, Darko? Darko seems to refuse to go into the
Nope.
opening. So, Alistar.
This was not my idea.
I don't want no. Not going down. Are you crazy? They killed Anansi.
Rungam goes, okay, I have a plan, but you all must be ready. If I go down there with the old fella, can he shoot? He looks at all of you guys concerned.
Yes.
Kidding? He's the best shot. Anybody we've
I
ever
sure
known.
hope
Chosen-
so. If you said there are
Chosen
thousands, you
think
better
he
have enough.
shoot. Okay.
Well, I'll go down there if he can provide cover, and I think we might be able to get to Henry and make a run for it. But you all best be ready to run, because if you said there were thousands, they will all be following quickly.
All right, you.
I'll already be in the
find a
car.
way to block them.
Takes a deep breath, and he just steps over the hole and drops. As he's quickly dropping, and you guys take a quick peek, he vamps for a second and appears right next to Marsh, standing on the ground. And he's just looking. He looks at you, Marsh, and he goes, "Okay, well, we're here. And how do you wish to proceed?" So, since all of you guys are up there, Chosen, you can choose at the end of the next cycle if you wish to go down. But as of right now, the other two have opted out. Hen. Something feels weird inside.
Uh-oh. How much
Weird
time
in
has
the
passed
sense.
now?
Weird
Getting
in the
to that.
sense that you feel like, even though you still have 8 appendages, you're only feeling 2. all getting just a little bit too numb. What do you
Uh-oh.
do in your last seconds?
Um,
Right now, you are in favor. You are under it. It is looking away from you. It is in all sense trying to protect you.
okay.
Short rest.
Yeah, take a short rest while they're all down there.
Um, Henry runs if he can.
You can try stealthily if you want to make it unnoticed.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Actually, I don't care because like I think that she might be protecting me, and she may not be too worried about me running away. That she's my protector. I'm gonna just try to run
I
into
love
the
where your head's
shadows
So
in the back.
optimistic.
Okay. So as
Um,
you go to, hold on, I think it's because you're clicking them because it's above you. There you go.
oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to run to the back shadows over here. Like, don't mind me. You got me. Protect me. Kind of
Okay, I'll
thing.
give them a perception check. Let's see if they see you.
Oh, I'm trying to run
Nope.
into the shadows so
Oh
they
yeah, yeah.
can't
You know, you're
see
good.
me.
I,
Yeah.
I mean, but they also have web sense, so they're the brood mother. This is their home. But they don't pick up on your immediate departure.
So
And
I'm now out of vision. Hopefully, just
as you hang out there, we'll say that you can she's there. So I'll move her up a little bit just so that on your vision you can see her. There you go, perfect. But you are out of vision in all sense. I'm just trying to make sure you can see.
On the web.
With that, we have Marsh and Rungum. Marsh, you were taking. Oh well, of course. Oh, is he there? Yeah, Marsh, you were taking the lead on this because I am tired of beating my own enemies with my own NPCs. What do you wish to do? So far, nothing has taken aggressive stances toward you, but you do see one here and one here, and they're focused on you. You see their movements in the shadows that your torch emits. Hold on, let me fix that. Actually, I should go reach for the something like that. Yeah. But they're watching you. They're not getting aggressive yet. However, the fires around you are still kind of burning, and they seem to be reacting to that more. Do you let the fires continue to burn? All right. As you do, you see that there seems to be almost a bigger a spread of them as it starts to shift in your general environment. What do you wish to do?
Me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fuck. Well, I was planning on holding holding the exit for Henry.
Well, it's also getting pretty hot where you're standing. But
Cool. Okay.
cool.
because it only stopped after you went down.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Fuck. I ready my action to fire at a big spider that comes closer to me, but I
Okay,
stay holding the rope.
Okay, so you're standing there still.
Yep.
You got it. Rungam looks at you and provide my cover. And would you be okay if you were the only target? He looks at you questionably.
I'm used to it.
He disappears.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
You see the spiders right here and right here react to that. They kind of change their direction of focus and they're just like and it's almost as if they still understand where he is. And you're hoping that what they're looking at is where he is because you have no fucking clue where to provide cover.
Yeah.
Eventually it does break your vision.
Okay.
As this continues to happen, Henry, you notice that the broodmother is like focused, like almost as if tracing something ahead. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh,
Oof. Henry's. This is like this episode's called Henry's Revival. Like Jesus.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull this shit on.
You quickly pick up that there's something moving right here, and it's continually moving, and it's now here. And all the spiders seem to understand it too. This one, there's a giant spider right here, and you feel it kind of change its focus, but none of them react. Not a single one. And then you see that the brood mother in front just kind of face forward and just and make two heavy stomps, and then you see none other than Rangam up here. And he holds out his staff, just kind of like in a calm gesture, and he sets it down. And then he turns it to the side and lays it onto the floor. And he looks up at them, completely in silence. What do you do, Henry?
Am I human now, or am I still spider?
That is a great point. You are now a human behind them. And you didn't quite take it in right away because you've been so fixated on what's going on in front of you that you haven't been like, it's not, you personally outside of that minor feeling, it's not like you had a timer in your head. So you just kind of look down at yourself and you're just like, oh fuck.
Here we go.
oh yeah, now it's time.
Henry
it's gonna
walks
roll.
out. He's just gonna walk here.
You
And
see,
he's gonna.
you see, as you do that, Rungam goes, Henry, hello. And as he says that, you just see a quick jab come in his direction. Like this thing, you just hear like a.
Oh, did I move too far?
No. He's trying to tell you to go cautiously, but as he speaks to you, a jab just comes in his direction. Like this thing just comes to hit him. I'm just gonna use the bite attack. I didn't have it.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
Shit.
That just
I'm
fucking
gonna
guts
bite
him in
this
the
dude in
stomach.
half.
He just gets hit, and you just see Rungam just go, and he just like flies across the floor real quick and just eats shit. But you don't see the brood mother like assaulting him. He's just kind of, he's just there, and he's just like, oh. And you hear one more time, Henry, be wise. Is he
And
like,
I'm just,
choking?
and then I'm just gonna walk slowly forward and say, "Brood mother."
It turns quickly to you. You didn't have the experience of doing a 360 over and over like a bunch of tower burns, but this thing moves so fast. You wish you did it in spider form to experience what you just see. You
I'm
get
just like a
just by
little
watching
back.
them.
Yeah, just a little back. Our friend, your friend Spider, who was just talking to you, was just trying to warn you the same thing I am. We don't want to fight, but there are overwhelming forces above us. You need to go to another ground. I know of another one, a castle to the north.
No, you bastard.
The castle that has no one there, that you may rule alone. We don't want any conflict, but as you see the fires coming down, if you stay here,
The fire is spreading. Like webbing
if you
is
stay
so
here,
on fire.
if you stay here, you have overwhelming forces coming to you. I'm just trying to persuade her to leave with her brood.
You got it. Okay. Give me a persuasion check. And in response, we'll see what you hear.
So I should be able to do that now with Silver Tongue Persuasion, right?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Henry's not thinking about books, man.
Wow. Wolf.
Oh
Oh
no!
my god, no way.
Okay.
Get out of
Nat
here,
20s
dude.
out of nowhere.
How does
What is happening?
He went down here as like little fucking Spidey Tingle Man and came out like spiders leave, like fucking
You
Gandalf out here.
You hear
Spider
in
whisperer.
response. What? And why should I believe your lie? I know there are. Takes a quick pause. Less than a dozen above. my horde can simply vanquish one to live for another. The fire is spreading. I do not enjoy this, but you have my ear. Tell me again, where is this place you speak of, and why are you helping?
Spider Queen. Might I mention, you have beautiful mandibles. However, there is a castle to the north that is unoccupied, built with strong walls that we were there before. You have mentioned the fire spreading. Our numbers are small, but we are blessed by a fire demon. Why do you think there's so much fire?
It
Have you
quickly,
fought
like,
a demon?
as you say that, she quickly runs up on you. She just hovers over you. If you wish to continue, you may. Mind you, Marsh,
Yep.
what are you doing? The fire is spreading. Are you staying ahead of it? Are you staying within it? Where you feel safe? The spiders are avoiding it in every possible way.
Fuck.
But it is absolutely spread. It's spreading further ahead of you, so I'll give you that opportunity if you wanted to get ahead of it. The spiders are like constantly staying, just outside of, like, they're moving back slowly, but they know they're watching you basically. So
Man.
you tell me like what you wish to do, unless you want to try to put some out around you specifically. But this shit has hit the fan.
Yeah.
By the way, these animations are amazing.
Yeah, that's absolutely thanks to
Mhm.
Gorgon. And then this map is actually created by Bailey Leakey. I was in crunch time, so I had to make something fun happen. But yeah, we got to put all these together, and it's beautiful. So I appreciate you appreciating all the work and everyone's work involved.
I'll try to stay ahead of the fires.
Okay,
Not like too far ahead, but just right.
like comfortable. Yeah, I get you. As you move further, you see that the fires are kind of pushing you further away from your rope. Your rope has not yet caught a cinder, but it's not looking safe. You see the spiders continue back in. As you get closer, you see that there are now 5 standing before you.
Yep.
We'll put you here, and I'll put them here so you can at least see which I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, you feel good. Further up ahead, you see a massive abdomen off to the right-hand side. You assume that it is either devouring Rungom or it's devouring Henry. You really have no fucking clue what's going on.
Nope, I sure don't.
But give me a perception check. Let's see if you hear Henry's voice. He's been rolling pretty hot lately. I imagine he's being louder than he has to.
With a nat 20, I'm being very, very verbose.
You absolutely hear like the part where a castle and something else, and then you hear a bunch of hissing and with the brood mother speaking. Henry. Well, real quick, what the fuck are you guys doing up there? Chosen, what are you doing? You caused the fire. It is a bright tunnel below you at this point.
Sacred flame, I can remove it, right?
No,
No?
it catches a light.
Once it starts
Anything that is
catches, it
unworn. That's a normal fire at this point.
Got it.
It is not a magical flame. I mean, it's a magical flame, but it's not a magical fire. Sorry.
I take my holy water vial and I pour it down the rope.
You guys see, Darko, you see him pull out a vial of holy water and dribble it across the rope, and it probably gets sucked up before it even gets 2 feet down.
What are you doing?
Chosen want to make sure rope not burn.
Oh, like the first 2 feet? Oh, man. Okay, well, that's
Chosen know
pull
that
the rope up.
Chosen been given holy water. This holy, it make sure rope not burn.
It's not protecting much, big guy.
Chosen no understand. It
That's
holy.
okay. Just pull the rope up, big guy. Just pull it up.
You pull up the rope.
Chosen no understand. Rope need to be down for friend.
So,
No,
Alistair,
no.
did you miss any of that, or did you catch it all?
I caught it.
Okay. Do you interact
love
at
it
any
too.
point you're there? I mean, do you say anything?
Perhaps we could try to put out the fires and not just douse the rope?
No. You don't put out fire when spider down there.
He makes a good point.
It is
So
hard to
while they're
argue.
figuring that shit out, Henry, what do you continue saying? This has been the
We're
longest
just
time
arguing.
of your life by yourself with the biggest
so
creature you've ever seen.
she advanced on me.
Mhm. After you had said that you guys are teamed up with the fire demon. That's where it's coming from. Like you basically took credit for the
This is your
famous now.
new. This is your new girlfriend. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Spider babe.
So Henry will like take like almost a half step back and then return after she rushes on him.
Okay.
He'll just kind of figure
Like a stutter.
like a stutter, like instinctively he kind of steps back and then it's like, oh my god, like I'm doing Krav Maga over here. Where like he like and wants to go into defensive, but then he like decides that like he's better standing his ground to her.
Okay.
And in fact, he'll actually take a step forward towards her.
All right.
So he is literally under her mandibles now. So he
You
can be
got it.
bit at any time.
Did anyone see where Rugma, that dude just disappeared to? He like dashed across the screen, and I don't think I gave any of you guys. Yeah, but I didn't give any of you guys an observation, and he just disappeared from my screen. Like he literally dashed across the screen when I clicked on him. Oh wait, I found him. Never mind. There he is. Okay, sorry. My bad. I was trying to set something up, and he just vanished from me. So as you do that, you see Rungram and one of the spiders kind of bring him forward. He's kind of just kind of being walked behind, kind of led to witness whatever it is that's going on, and you now see him. And you see the one spider behind him, and they just start slowly starting a web around their body, and you see Ron Graham just literally not even struggling. He's just allowing it to happen, and you hear his voice in your head. And he says, "You're brave, but the brood mother can be smarter than we may think. If you were to sell her something, do not sell her that the threat is our own."
I wasn't going to. Can he hear my thoughts?
Yeah, he can hear your response. You got 25 words.
Yeah, so my response is I. That wasn't going to be my response.
You just like as you kind of she's tall, so you can see easily underneath her to him, and he just kind of gives like a sigh of relief. Like he has no fucking clue what you guys are doing. He knows that none of your allies came down, but the old dude. So he volunteered to help out, and now he sees you standing as a human talking to the spider, and it's been over an hour. He's like, "What the fuck did he just get into?" As he's getting wrapped up into a cocoon. Meanwhile, you hear Henry. How long does your thing last? Speak with animals, like a cool bit, right?
Oh yeah,
10 minutes.
10
Yeah,
minutes.
you got plenty of
So
time.
yeah.
Yeah. It answers. You mentioned a demon.
I did.
What makes you think I am not one?
I don't think that you cannot handle demons.
Why not scare you?
No, you do
He kind of
scare
like
me.
stands up and like as you say no, but it, like it hears that and immediately just when it stands up like at its tallest form with its hands in the air, and it's like you couldn't even famith the size for right now as it just comes back down and you feel the ground tremble around you. It's absolutely going for intimidation upon you. And it's just really trying to sell something. For whatever reason, it has not killed you. Give me an insight check.
Right.
Oh, there we go. There's the Henry.
That's
I know.
Henry.
You have no clue why you're so lucky right now.
Yeah, but that's Henry. When things work out, he doesn't know why.
Marsh, you hear Rungra and Henry. You just see the big brood mother as she quickly throws herself up and stands. You feel the minor quake. You guys up top hear a little rumble and some rocks as they trickle down into the hole. What do you do, Henry?
No, you do scare me. Queen of the Spiders, You could kill me in a heartbeat. That our quarrel's not with each other. We're caught between gods. Right now, there's a war being fought. A war I don't even understand. The Cloudy and the Goblin King. Uh, I, I barely know Cloudy, and I've heard of the Goblin King. I don't know anything of the Goblin King. All I know
Oh yeah, for
is that
goblins. They are mine, and their blood, and the nose, and everything else I've collected.
and that may be true. And you know I don't bear a threat to you. I'm here, right under your mandibles. You could kill me in a heartbeat. But there's no reason for us to fight today. And a queen, does a queen not deserve a castle? Does a queen deserve to be underground, hidden away?
It reaches down to your level, and I mean, this thing is fucking. Its head is bigger than you probably, and its mandibles slowly come to wrap itself around you, and it gives you just a tender little squeeze. That shit is strong. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh God. Okay, hold on. I'm in the minor screen on this.
Henry
I love Alistar's reaction.
dies from a
Hog.
mandible hog.
What a save! I saw a four coming, and I was like, "Oh shit!" This shit is tight. You're like, "Oh fuck!" Like, but you hold on. You do take 7 points of damage.
No, I feel some bones cracking.
Just some average, you know. Oh, let me remove the.
Oh, this feels like a chosen hug.
So she squeezes you, and you survive. You resist it. She releases her vice grip. A castle. If I ever see you again, I will feast upon you, bro. And she just turns, she looks to the right, and she just lets out this chorus, like just scream, just this like, Rah! And as quick as you imagine, she is gone. You just hear like it. It's honestly, I think if a massive spider just dashed away from me, I'd be shitting bricks. I think I would be more afraid of it leaving me than killing me, because fuck, if it killed me, at least I wouldn't be in a fiery pit. But you and the rest of your element have managed to withdraw the spiders as you see them all fleeing. And mind you, our good friend Rungam is
This is
still happily
donkey
wrapped
and
up.
dragon shit.
He is seriously wrapped up. And he's like, "Oh, I don't want to know what you said. Well, I know what you said, but I don't want to know what they said. But can you get me out of here? The old fellow's somewhere back there, and I don't know if he's doing quite well. I may have left him." Marsh, the fire is
Check
spreading.
for lizards.
All the
Henry
spiders
walks
are
up
taking
slowly
out.
and just cuts him out.
Okay, as you do, Marsh, the fire has absolutely